Welcome back to Coin Mojo. We're going to do an August 2023 $8,000 quarter hunt. I'm going to show you what I found and explore the Eleanor Roosevelt quarter that came out this summer. Enjoy the show. Stick around. Watch it to the very end. Hit that like button, please. All right. This is the month of August quarter coin roll hunting results video, where I'm showing you all the coins that I found in August. I did pull these two bicentennials because they were in pretty good shape. I don't make a habit of collecting bicentennials, though. Next up are the 2021 Washington crossing the Delaware and American Tuskegee Airmen. First up is this Tuskegee Airmen die chip error that I found. I haven't seen this one before, but it caught my eye when I was doing searching. Here is what I'm looking for. I took these screenshots from eBay. This is the burning building strike-through error. These were bringing a ton of money when they first came out. I have yet to find one here in Michigan. Next up is the Washington crossing the Delaware die clash. This is fairly common. Now, this is a strike-through that I did find. I haven't seen too many of these, but they are out there. It has similar features as the strike-through on the burning building. Here is a small die chip on the tri-can. This is the big kahuna. This is what we're all looking for, the Washington crossing the Delaware crown die chip error. Known as the crown because it looks like a crown. Anything other than that large crown is not a crown. Although, if you were to look at eBay, the listings call every one of those die chips a crown, even though it might be as small as a small bird's nest die chip in the back of the Tricon. If that die chip does not go from tip to tip on the Tricon and cover the letters E, P, L, partially, it is not considered a crown, or should not be considered a crown. The next group of quarters I'll cover are the women in history, Bessie Coleman, Edith Kanaka, Ole, and Eleanor Roosevelt. The Bessie Coleman had multiple errors as well. There's errors around the nose, around the artist's lettering, as shown here. There's also a die chip on the biplane, none of which I did find. However, I did find the nose wart on the obverse. There's basically a series here where you can see the die chip starting to break out, and the one I'm pointing to here at the end is almost fully developed. And then on the Edith Kanaka Ole, there is some die chipping in the letters K-A-N. I did find one of those, and I pulled up a listing on eBay to show you clearer pictures. This is what a close-up of that die chipping in the K-A and Kanaka. And then this is the big one. It is a die clash where the letters Edith show through on George Washington's hairline. It's a pretty significant, and they started out selling really well on eBay. So far in Michigan here, I've only received the Denver minted Eleanor Roosevelt quarters, but there was something odd about the face here. And as you know, Denver Mint's not known for having errors, but this face, it sure kind of puts me in mind. Oh, look, who is that? Does look strange. It's number 40, Jimmy Carter. I wonder if they're related somehow. Or could it be number 42, Bill Clinton? Are those two related to Eleanor Roosevelt? I don't know, but I can't help but see that face when I look at this quarter. Or could it be America's favorite aunt, Aunt B, from Mayberry RFD? I don't know, but I'm telling you, I think you're going to see that face. You're going to see Bill Clinton, Aunt B, or Jimmy Carter every time you look at this quarter. Compliments of Coin Mojo. Here is a 1999 Connecticut state quarter, first year for the state quarter program. This one was treated with gold plating in an aftermarket promotion. Next up, some minty fresh 60s, 70s, and 80s quarters. The 82, 83, 86 I keep because those are just showing higher values in the red book. I always look at the edges before I pull any of these. If they have that, like the one in the middle there, it looks shiny, fresh. See if those are better than what I've already saved. Next up are quarters from 2019, 2020, part of the West Point quarter series. If they display lots of mint luster, I always pull those aside and hang on to them. And then, at some point I do go through those and weed them out. Okay, that brings us to the two West Point quarters I found in the month of August. A 2019 and a 2020, as you can tell by the privy on the right. we'll flip these over and take a look, see what we got. Ah, yes, the American Memorial Park and the Tall Grass Prairie. The one on the left, American Memorial, is the most valuable of the two, and the Tall Grass Prairie is still bringing $8 to $15. All right, so I did find one San Francisco minute coin in August. It happened to be the Tall Grass Prairie, so it's nice to match those up. And but that's it. Very slim pickings in August. Okay, that brings us to the 2022 Women in Quarters, Wilma Mankiller. This coin was plagued with errors and die chips, and so I've been pulling most of those. This one happens to be a die chip on the nose. This is part of a die clash. And the next one is a die chip in the hairline. So the die clash has both obverse and reverse anomalies. There you saw a raised surface between the letters I and L, which is a clashing from the obverse of George Washington's eyelids. I made an entire video on this die clash. I'll put a link in the comments below. Next up, there's nicer state quarters, early state quarters, and die clashes, and die chips, and grease-filled dies. These first two are the Kansas quarter with the In God We Rust, as it's affectionately known, error. That is a grease-filled die which obliterates the T in trust and makes it look like it says In God We Rust. I find those occasionally. Also, prolifically, I find these Arizona 2008 state quarters with the extra leaf at the base of the cacti. The San Antonio Missions quarter is from 2019, which was part of the West Point series as well. With the end of the cross die chip that also appears at the top, the left side, multiple positions. These next group of quarters feature state quarters and America the Beautiful quarters in minty condition. I just pulled those aside for prosperity. The month of August was not the greatest for finding West Points or silver. This is the lone silver quarter that I found in the month of August, a 1961 Denver minted quarter. So that's it for the month of August. That is a wrap. I've searched multiple bags of quarters, well over 8 grand, and the keys or the gems of the find are the two West Point quarters, the American Memorial, which has the most value on eBay, and this lone 61 silver 90%. I'll take that. Just a reminder, I do sell coins on eBay at JDK Collectibles. Go to eBay and check out my listings. Maybe there's something you might want or like. Also, go to Facebook if you are on there and check out Coin Mojo's Coin Roll Hunting, where you can share your photos and ask questions there for group discussions. And if you haven't done so already, give me those 4 clicks. A thumbs up, like and subscribe. Also comment and share. I enjoy bringing these videos, and I hope that you enjoy watching them. Let me know what you think. Don't be shy. I don't mind hearing criticism, positive or negative. I just like to hear from my subscribers and viewers. Thanks again for coming. Coin Mojo out. See you on the next Coin Roll Hunting video.